Praise and worship you today. You are exalted in our midst. We ask for forgiveness for every sin we have done. Have mercy on us, our Father. As we start our program today, let your guidance and protection be upon us. Send your Spirit to us and give us wisdom. We thank you for all the blessings we have received. We also thank you for the lives of the people in this place. Be glorified in everything we do. In your name we pray. Amen.
You may know. Good afternoon from Passi. A game with massive placement implications is about to start as the Banta Black Dragons go up against the Macau Black Bears. Both teams are vying for the higher standing in the first leg of the winter tournament. And we'll stop at nothing to get that all-important win. This is the Asian tournament here in the city of Passi. The Dragons will take on the Black Bears with the award-winning sports journalist Bill Velasco. My name is Sandy Grumo. Two high-octane teams will be playing tonight.
Absolutely. These teams getting better with every game. Some close calls with the more powerful teams. But nevertheless, it's going to be so entertaining.
Yes, and let's take a look at the team standings. The Aces continues to be the #1 team here in the winter tournament.
And they have the day off today, but you have the Dragons and the Black Bears. The Black Bears trying to get up to a second spot if they can.
Yes. And let's take a look at the performance of Jules Moore. He hurt his shoulder, but continued to provide the scoring for the Black Bears.
Actually, he was telling me his shoulder was already hurting before the game, and then it got bumped in a very hard collision. So, but everything's good. He's going to play today.
And on the other side of the floor, another solid performance by Momo Kone, Mr. Do-It-All guy.
Oh, yeah. I'm the most entertaining player in this tournament and also the most beloved by the crowd.
Yep.
And look at this, 29 points, 9 rebounds, 16 assists.
Wow. And that was against a tall Aces, and that was last night.
Yeah.
Andrea Veloso joining us right now. Andrea, what's the latest?
Sandy and Bill, we're not the only ones looking forward to this match because these two teams are also excited to battle it out in the court today. Just an update on Jules Moore's shoulder's injury. Fortunately, there is no fracture, but he's still experiencing soreness. Also, Jackson continues to deal with the knee pain, but he's still set to play today, especially on the absence of Coach Victor Pernell. Meanwhile, Demetrius Thomas of the Black Bears will also push through leg pain from yesterday's game, but is still determined to compete. Well, let's see how these minor injuries impact each team's game today. Let's get this ball rolling. Gio Cruz, take it away.
Good afternoon. Enjoyment continues here inside the Passi Arena, Passi City, Iloilo, as we bring you to leg one of the Asian Tournament. It's the second game of our Day 5 triple header featuring the Vanta Black Dragons and Macau Black Bears. Now let's meet the starters first from the Vanta Black Dragons. Starting guard number 4, Jules Moore. Other guard number 22, Seth Russell. And forward number 17, Key Hervey. Other forward number 32, Zhang Yang Chang. And at center number 11, Alex Jackson. The Vanta Black Dragons is led by James Lin. Now let's meet the starters from Black Bears. Starting guard number 3, Mohamed Kone. Other guard number 99, Chon Wai Chen. At forward number 8, Guan Yang Lee. Other forward number 24, David Diaz. And at center number 6, Demetrius Thomas. Head coach of Macau Black Bears is Jay Washington. Our game officials for this ball game: Garci Ferrer, Jerry Gabriel, and from Passi City, Zari Leonor. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board.
The Dragons will start with Moore, Russell, Jackson, Hervey, and Yan Jiang. The Black Bears will start with Kone, Chan Chon Wai, Thomas, Diaz, and Yang.
And, you know, this is a very evenly matched lineup. Of course, both teams mistakenly wearing white today. But as we go along, you'll see the difference. Kone and company wearing the white with the stripes down the side.
The officials, Garci Ferrer, Jerry Gabriel, and Zari Leonor. And the Vanta Black Dragons controlling the tip. Oh, we can see Jules Moore. He is in pain right now as Russell will try it. Rebounded by Thomas. And what a game by the Black Bears yesterday versus the Aces.
Absolutely.
Momo Kone from downtown.
Now, if I were the Black Bears, I'd be worried about just limiting everybody else and let Kone do his thing.
The Black Bears, they were defeated by the Aces last night, but not without a fight. 125 to 117 as Jules Moore will not score on the reverse using his right hand. Thomas blocked by Hervey. Picked up by Y. 4-3. The Black Bears yesterday shooting 48% from the field, 42 of 88. How about their three-point shooting also last night?
Oh, yeah.
Big time. The Black Bears were 23 of 54, the highest here in the tournament, as Hervey will score.
Now, Hervey has to be more active on offense. There are sometimes he's just sitting back and watching everybody else do all the work.
Momo Kone Thomas. And his moments last night. And also he was playing hurt. Lee for three.
Again.
Rebounded by Jackson. There's Seth Russell. He is now the point guard of the Vanta Black Dragons. Battle for the rebound, won by Hervey. Left-handed layup, very short that time, picked up by Jiang. 4-3. Hervey with the offensive rebound.
Jiang found himself open, but very impatient.
And Hervey overcooks. Kone, look at that. Long stride by Kone, ball deflected out of bounds.
Russell got a piece of that. Shot clock at 19 seconds. I like the pace of this game.
Oh.
You know, the team's really running, trying to get an open shot before the defenses can set up.
Both are high-scoring teams, by the way.
That is true.
And both can score from beyond the arc. Yes, Lee will work against Jules Moore.
Moore's respecting his outside shot.
And the steal, not completed by Russell, taken away by Y. Kone, he kicks it out, he gives it to Thomas, and Thomas is fouled.
You know, Demetrius Thomas also earlier was getting treated for his left leg. His thigh seems to be giving him problems. Of course, he banged knees in their game the other day.
He played for 36 minutes last night versus the Aces. 9 out of 15 from the field and 4 out of 8 from downtown. He finished the game with 22 points.
Both teams with very short rotations, partner, because they don't have a lot of players on the bench.
And it's very strange that Thomas did not go to the free throw line last night.
That is a curiosity.
Now we go to this shot by Thomas at the line and goes 2 out of 2.
Black Bears off to a pretty good start here. I think it's really up to the Dragons to let Russell take control of the team.
Yeah, that's true. He's a good point guard.
Yes, he is.
Good facilitator.
Sometimes he also tries to get his own points.
Just like that.
Like now.
He heard you, Bill. Rebounded by Thomas. Diaz. Momo gets by Moore. Working against Alexander, rebounded by Hervey. Russell brings it across.
Surveying the floor, finds somebody open on the outside.
Hervey not taking it, guarded by Y. Russell. Now Y defending him. Hervey from inside the circle, and a long rebound by Momo into the hands of Thomas.
Great outlet pass.
He will score on the layup.
Macau off to a 7-2 run here to start the game. And look, counter timing on the part of the Dragons. They're
Moore
slowing the game down, setting it up. Moore making sure he got the contact.
Good idea there by Moore. Absorbing the contact. Lee picks up his first personal.
Well, that's a good ploy because if you make the shot and get the foul, you have 3-point play opportunity.
Going to that production of Moore, 25 points last night. 8 out of 14 from the field.
Some really tough games for these teams.
Yeah.
As we said, each team will play 4 games, which will determine your placing. And the top 4 teams will keep progressing, while the 5, 6, and 7 will have to knock each other out.
This is a tough job to do because Moore will be defending Momo Kone.
Yes, he's going to work hard on both ends of the floor.
3 won't go. Diaz will not score on the putback.
That would have been a spectacular play.
You know, Diaz was tasked to guard Sam DeGuara last night.
Not a job you would want.
Yes. Moore gets by Kone. They are guarding each other here as Moore will miss outside. Here is
Kone
Momo.
ahead of the pack.
Oh, look at that collision in midair.
Yes,
Bill Velasco.
But Moore got a piece of the ball, or he's claiming he didn't.
No, it's going to be Vanta Black basketball.
Another chance for the Black Dragons to inch closer and maybe even tie the game. But you know, you gotta love the spirit of Kone. That's why the fans here love him. You know, he took time out of the practice to have photos taken and sign some shirts here.
He's a very popular player here in Passi. He was not able to finish the tournament last May because of injury, as John will score from beyond the arc.
Zhang also a very dangerous player.
Y is free but will not take it. And suddenly Hervey was in front of him. Thomas.
Tied at 7. Russell steps into that play.
Here is Hervey for the slam.
Oh, good night.
Nice feed by Russell.
9-7 now, and now the Dragons are up and they have momentum.
Y 4-3. Rebounded by Thomas. Lee. Bounce pass inside, broken up. Ball deflected out of bounds.
Good cut there by Diaz.
Nice pass here by Russell.
Yes. Ideally, when you throw the ball towards a running player on the fast break, you have to give it a little lead.
Yeah.
So it bounces up, he can catch it without having to dribble anymore.
Feng. Yes, sir.
We have a seesaw game, partner.
Feng was 5 out of 11 last night and 3 out of 9 from downtown. 13 points for Feng versus the Aces.
Well, we told you it was a very evenly matched game. Touch
Moore.
passing.
Now, that was a tough act to do because he will be using his left hand to score there.
And when you have a shoulder injury, when you lift your arm, it hurts. It really bothers you.
Shot clock 8 seconds. Here is Hervey stealing the play.
Yes.
For the
Baseline steal.
Dragons. Still no substitution for both teams. Oh, no, except for the Black Bears as Thomas nailing down that three-pointer.
That is an important shot because it's going to draw out the bigs of the Dragons.
It's a 2-point game, 13-11. 4:13 remaining in the first period. Moore will try it from the outside and will not get it. Jackson saving it. And Moore scores.
He is so deadly when he's in the middle and putting the ball back up.
Intercepted by Moore. Moore going all the way. Gets it back. Jed Diaz able to get to it. Here come the Black Bears. Jed travels without a visa. Ball goes back to the Vanta Black Dragons.
Very exciting game and you hear the fans reacting to all the action.
Now we are tied at 13-0. Jay Washington, the head coach of the Black Bears. His first stint as head coach here for the team.
Got his first win the other day.
Yeah.
As a professional head coach
Yes.
after 18 years in the pros.
Jung asking for it. Here is Russell with the penetration. Nice move by Russell.
It's so hard to guard Russell because you don't know when he's going to give up the ball.
Says Russell, 22 points last night. Chow following his shot, but he throws up an air ball. Hervey.
Oh! Rock that baby to sleep.
I'm shaking in my chair. Kone. Rebounded by Jackson.
Kane also trying to be dramatic. Under 3 minutes to go. 4-point lead for the Dragons.
Hervey. Russell will set up the table. Jackson will provide the screen.
They're slow on the switchback.
Jed Diaz, again another rebound for him. Thomas finds trouble with it. Not able to score. Zhang.
Oh, he wasn't really facing the basket squarely when he took that shot.
Oh! Another slam dunk by Hervey. Who was a foul?
He's taken over this game. He's pumped everybody up, and the crowd is really enjoying it.
That is the third dunk of Hervey, plus a foul. Jed Diaz committing the foul. And this timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio.
Alex Russell has shown confidence in recent games, but that downplays his performance, saying he's just doing his job for the team. Known as a quiet player on and off the court, he aims to keep proving himself tonight. In his downtime, he works on a non-fiction novel, using writing as a way to reflect and unwind from game pressure. Looks like we've got an aspiring writer in action on the court. Sandy and Bill?
You have to ask Bill Velasco.
That's a nice, great outlet also. It shows he's really creative on and off the court.
The Black Dragons ahead by 7 points. It's been an entertaining first period.
Yes, they completed the three-point play
Moore. That was a tough layup there by Jules Moore.
Don't look now, it's a 9-point game.
The Dragons defeated the Titans yesterday.
That's true.
That's the give and go, and Jed Diaz will score on the putback.
I like the effort of Jed Diaz on both ends of the floor. He's always guarding an import, and yet he still provides a lot of rebounding and support.
Jackson finds trouble, taken away by the Black Bears. Here is Momo!
Good night, sweetheart. That's why the crowd loves him. Always happy, no matter what.
Entertainment here in Passi. Hervey for three. Another rebound? No, but they will call it a foul on Jed. No, it's going to be on Jules Moore.
Yeah, it would have been the second foul on Jed Diaz.
It's a push on Moore. Take a look at this one. Momo Kone, his first dunk of the game.
Just at the apex of the jump.
Momo. Shot clock at 13 seconds. Kone for three, way off the target. Picked up by Y.
Lucky break.
Feng outside. Shot clock at 9.
Not the shot that they want.
Shot clock at 4.
Kone's
It's
on
3.
the outside. They didn't
It's
get
2.
the ball to him.
It's 1.
Oh, that's a foul. Swooping in from the outside against an established player.
It's on Chow. First personal foul on Chow, and the second for the Black Bears.
Very clean game.
Yeah.
22-17, 30 seconds to go.
Fast-paced first quarter here, an entertaining first quarter.
That's the word.
Jackson able to get to it, and was able to score over Thomas.
And Jackson was telling the team, settle down, we're okay.
Now the Dragons ahead, 24-17.
Expect Kone to take this.
5 seconds. Momo.
Oh,
he
he gives
kicks
it
it
up.
out. Feng. Yes, sir! The assist by Momo.
Very unselfish play by Kone.
24 for the Dragons, 20 for the Black Bears. Back in a moment. All right, the Vanta Black Dragons ahead by 4. Hervey with 3 dunks already in the first period, an entertaining first period.
But the Black Bears hanging tight. They have an answer for everything.
K. Hervey. And this is Momo Kone. That's the first dunk of Momo. The Dragons ahead coming into the second period. 24 for the Dragons, 24 the Macau Black Bears.
But this is not a safe lead.
Oh, yeah. You know, Momo Kone, he has been very dangerous in open court. And how about Moore and Hervey.
Yes, Hervey especially. Very explosive first quarter. Now Macau has a chance here to eat into this lead even further.
Chow for three. You know, I like the game plan of the Macau Black Bears yesterday versus
Oh yeah,
the Aces. Run and gun, shoot to the three.
it was just
Running.
a case of not being able to sustain it for 40 minutes.
Oh, that's a
the
travel
problem.
on James Lin.
And no worries, no real harm done.
Still a 4-point game here.
For those of you who are confused about both teams wearing white uniforms, the Black Bears are in the white uniforms with the green stripe down the side. That sounds like a boxing match.
Jet Diaz
Very,
providing spark downstairs.
very scrappy player. Dragons settling down somewhat. They haven't really hit anything from the outside.
Russell.
Nice read.
Oh, Jackson slams it home. High octane first half. The
Yes.
Dragons 45% shooting. The Black Bears 30% shooting.
No, the Black Bears just a few missed shots here and there, but they're in this game.
Yeah, 7 out of 23 from the field. Chow. Russell defending him. He kicks it out. Feng for three.
The Black Bears are doing a much better job of hitting the outside shot yesterday.
Yeah. Now they are 4 out of 13 from beyond the arc. Momo with a tough shot against Lin, rebounded by Jackson. 26-22. It's still a 4-point ball game.
The
More
Dragons-
spins and misses, rebounded by Thomas. Momo. Jet Diaz. Thomas got it.
Now it's a problem when when the other team has a big man who has that kind of range. Just a 1-point game now, Sandy.
Thomas was 4 of 8 last night from downtown. Jackson, better ball game for Alex Jackson here, Bill.
He's getting the ball in scoring position close to the basket so he doesn't have to work as hard to get himself open.
He has 6 points here in the first half. Feng for three. It rims out.
The Black Bears are not hitting their three-point shots, and that was key to them last night. And they're not running as much.
James Lin inside to Jackson, and he slams it home again.
Nothing he can do to stop that play. He had the baseline.
Now, they're giving the ball to Jackson because there is no way that Jed Diaz or Thomas can guard him because he's a tall player.
He's a tall player and he positions himself very well.
Kone misfires, rebounded by Jackson.
This is the problem now. No second shots for Macau.
Moore.
Good ball movement.
Diaz defending him. Nice defense there by the Black Bears. Thomas goes all the way and he comes up empty.
He took off a little too soon.
It's a 5-point game. Russell. James Lin. He is free for three. Hervey getting the offensive rebound and a putback.
Hervey working very hard in this first half.
It's a 7-point game. Momo fouled by Russell.
Oh, no way anybody can keep up with Kone on the fast break.
Russell is very tired of running back and forth. That will be the first for Russell and the first team foul for the Dragons.
He's going to weigh a bit less after this game.
Chow is free. Bang!
There you go. That's what they're talking about. It will change the complexion of the game if they keep on hitting those outside shots.
That is their 5th from downtown, but better shooting from beyond the arc for the Black Bears compared to the Vanta Black Dragons.
True.
Only 1 triple here in the first
Well,
half
the Black Dragons have the option of going into the low post or getting Moore to penetrate.
because of Jackson. Outside shot, Russell misfires. Jackson was there. He will take it with 1 second to shoot.
Had to beat the clock.
Momo. Look at his reflexes
Oh my goodness.
for three. Jed Diaz keeping it alive for the Black Bears. Diaz facing his defender.
Nice
Very
lefty.
basic move.
Nice lefty hook shot off the glass. And I really admire the toughness and the courage of Jed Diaz.
Imagine him last night guarding Sam Diguara.
Yes. He was looking up at Diguara's armpits.
Chow. He hangs in the air. Momo will score over James Lin.
And like I said, you know, Macau has tied the game and their players are slowly maturing as the tournament goes along.
The Dragons 32. The Black Bears 32. This timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio.
Jed Diaz is thrilled with his double-double performance yesterday, attributing it to his underdog mentality. And in addition to the Black Bears having joined just last month, Diaz is determined to maximize every opportunity in the Asian tournament as he pursues his ultimate dream, joining the PBA. With former TAT player Peter Alfaro paving the way, let's see if Diaz will follow in his footsteps. Gentlemen.
It's a very, not the usual path to the PBA. You normally grow up in the Philippines, play through the college system of the UAAP or the NCAA, and then get drafted. But there are some players who played overseas first.
Yeah.
Good ball movement.
Another dunk by Jackson.
Oh, he's really taking this game personally.
You know, Jed Diaz, born and raised in Macau, but with Filipino parents and played for 6 years in Ateneo.
Very,
Thomas.
very short flight from the Philippines.
2 hours only.
And a short ferry ride from Hong Kong. 34-32.
Well, it's been back and forth. Moore. Hervey. Russell. Outside to James Lin. It rims out, rebounded by Jed Diaz.
There's Diaz again.
Momo flying and blocked, but they will call it a foul.
Did you see him step on the gas?
You know, it was like always a suicide drive there by
Yes.
Momo Kone.
I mean, even in slow-mo, he's fast.
Now, we've seen the slow motion here in the TAT. And that slow-mo is very fast. Momo Kone.
Very opportunistic player. You know, if you're looking the other way, he'll just blow past you.
Momo Kone. Last May here in Passi did not finish the TAT because of ankle injury.
No, he seems 100% right now.
That's why he played only for 2 games and went to Macau.
Very exciting game we have.
34 for the Dragons, 34 for the Black Bears. Oh, Hervey with a beautiful move inside.
Hervey is really overpowering all his defenders. They've got to deny him the ball. Maybe affront him, push him out of his sweet spot.
Well, Hervey, 5 out of 8 in the first quarter, scored 11 points. The only player to score in double figures back in the first quarter.
Bad pass by Kone.
Russell.
They wanted a 3-point from the corner.
James Lin will score from downtown.
But it's the Dragons who get it.
It was a 3-on-2 situation, and Lin was wide open from the corner.
Good denial here by Russell. It's really just so far the breaks of the game. A bad pass here and there, a missed layup.
Kone misfires. He's yet to score from beyond the arc here in the first half.
Under 3 minutes to go. 5-point game. But could go either way really at this point.
And so far, it's an entertaining first half we have here in Passi. This is one for the crowd, Bill.
It certainly is. That's traveling though. So they're giving the Macau Black Bears a chance to stay in this game. A rare substitution.
Again, the Black Bears wearing white with the green stripe,
Green trim, yes.
the green trim, while the Black Bears
All white.
all white, but not so clear white.
Yeah.
Ciao. That's a travel.
Must be laundry day. (39-34). Very clean game also. These two teams showing a lot of respect for each other. No bad fouls, very few fouls.
Moore gets by Lee. Oh!
There's always a challenge.
And he is okay.
Yes, he can take a pounding.
He is not shaking his head even with that hit against Thomas.
First foul on Thomas, challenging that shot.
Jules Moore at the line.
None the worse for wear. Good challenge there, but they made contact. Oh, nice offensive
Another
recovery.
dunk. Too many dunks here in the first half for the Vanta Black Dragons.
A lot of them are passes into the post or offensive boards.
Well, the problem with the Black Bears, they don't have any post presence.
Yes, so far.
They don't have a tall player like Alexander Jackson.
Well, and they're not really low post. There aren't
are
really
bigger.
very many true low post players anymore.
Because the Macau Black Bears, they are a shooting team.
Yes. They rely on running the fast break. They rely on fast break points and three-point shooting.
Jed Diaz comes back in. Kone. Chow for three, right on target. No.
They need to hit those shots.
Rebounded by Jackson.
They live off the three-pointer. Hervey not forcing the issue.
Moore for three. Yes, sir.
Oh, boy. Lead at an all-time high of 9.
Back to its largest lead at 9 points, 45-36. Jed Diaz.
Problem for the Black Bears is the imports start out from the outside.
Momo from downtown.
Always reliable.
45-39, a minute 5 remaining in the first half. Moore scored from that area earlier.
Double team left somebody open. from the
Another
opposite
three
flank.
from the Vanta Black Dragons. The lead is back up to 9, 48-39.
That's because Moore is such a big threat. He needed a double team.
Momo Kone. Now Hervey defending him. That's Thomas for three. Chow outside, guarded by Moore. There's a foul against him for
Offensive
warding
foul.
off Jackson.
Yes. He got intimidated.
Jay Washington on your screen.
I keep teasing him that if he played, they might have been doing much better.
Well, he is supposed. Oh, that's a dunk
no!
again. The runway is wide open. There
Yes.
was no traffic in there.
Houston, we have liftoff. 11-point game.
15 seconds to go in the first half. 4-2. That's Thomas from the outside.
You know, he may be feeling pain in his leg because he's been sitting on the outside, shooting away.
Hervey with 3 seconds to go. He is fouled. It's in the active shooting with 1.3 remaining.
Great presence of mind by Hervey. He saw the clock. He rushed up the court. Defense had their backs turned.
Still a 9-point lead for the Vanta Black Dragons. Now it is the largest lead of the game at 10 points. One second to go. What an entertaining first half here inside the Passi Arena. And our move of the game. This is Kay Hervey with a dunk. What? 4 dunks in the first half. An entertaining first half that is here in Passi. 51 for the Dragons, 41 for the Black Bears at the end of 2.
Can't get enough of the action? Basketball fans, the Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day. At number 10.
Is in the corner, Jonathan Guzman. Oh!
Nice first step, gets away.
What an escape by Jonathan Guzman, damaging the brain waves of Mo Fati.
Well, Fati came out to meet him, but speed-wise, it's hard to match.
At 9.
Ray Miller for 3. Rebounded by Momo Kone. Look at the energy.
But Miller's taking a 3-point shot, and who's gonna rebound?
Momo Kone, who brings a lot of energy to the team, scoring on the other end.
Oh yeah, this is the guy who never gets tired.
Moving to number 8.
Gabriel. He was scoreless yesterday.
Yeah. Very
Celada.
disappointing game.
Oh!
He beats the shot clock.
6 of 9 last night from downtown.
Tony
as Momo.
erases it.
No, we featured these 2 guys during our introduction. Momo Kone and Andrea
At
Celada.
7.
Jackson inside.
Best-
Moore gets it back.
Best thing to do, stand your ground.
Oh, nice shot by Moore. And Marcus is way ahead for the slam.
I give that an 8.5. Lead is 16. Now you can't keep on trading shots.
Number 6.
Good screen there by Primac. Marcus Elliott outside to Denzel Wong. 4-2, blocked by Lin. Picked up by Wong. 4-3. This is huge. And bang!
That's the game. That's the game right there. Night. They could have just used the time, but Denzel Wong likes to be dramatic.
At 5.
Andrea Celada now lost it to Momo. Look at this one. Up high and down hard.
Two-handed stuff. Kone, they're now up by 11. The Wildcats have to do something or they're going to get blown out.
Now we go to number 4.
See, the lead was down to 7 now, so a little bit of a breather here for the Aces. Nice pass inside.
Oh, the slam dunk by
there you
Hervey.
go.
Many things happen when the ball is in Russell's hands.
Yes. Now he's
Good things happen.
He's defined his role now.
Yeah. Compared to the first half.
The number 3 spot.
Up by 5 points, 61 to 56.
Shot clock winding down.
1 second. Oh!
Crucial shot by Marvin Lee.
Marvin Lee, throws of a prayer. It was answered,
With the left hand, too.
but we will review it. Will they count it or not? Yes, they will.
All right, so 63-56.
Number 2.
This guy is not afraid to fire. Young goes inside, finds trouble with it, and will shoot. Oh!
But there's a technical for hanging onto the rim.
Oh my goodness.
Again, young player mistake.
They are ahead now by 2 points, but
He did a pull-up on the ring. You can't do that.
Hang in there for 2 seconds.
That's a technical. A minute, 18 seconds to go. That was dramatic.
And now the number one play of the day.
Marvin Lee. He will throw it in. Lipez for the win!
Big shot.
No, that's not for the win, but we still have 3.6 to go.
That three-point shot would have counted. And the Lions would have won this game.
3.6 to go. Let's see.
Oh, you know what? If I were the Lions, I'd get a foul. I'd attack the basket and get a foul. This would have counted. We've seen a lot of things.
This is basketball at its best. The Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day.
All right, with Sandy Grumo, Bill Velasco is my partner here. You're watching the winter tournament of the TAT. Highlights back in the first half. Both teams pretty good back in the first half, Bill Velasco.
Yes, the Dragons actually just simply executing better. They're shooting better. They're actually hitting better from three-point range when you look at the numbers relatively. Less turnovers. They're taking care of the ball. Points off turnovers. 19, or rather 19 to 6. And that's, what's giving them this lead. And the inside points, naturally, with all the dunks they're getting, they're way ahead.
High-scoring first half, Bill Velasco. This is like we're covering an all-star game.
Absolutely. And, it's fun. It's entertaining. It's exciting. A lot of athletic ability on display. Now, the question for the Black Bears is, can they start hitting their shots to get back in this game?
How about the performance of Kay Hervey?
Yes, Hervey has actually been very aggressive here, taking it to the hole. He's got how many dunks already? And it's what's boosted the morale of the team.
On the other side, as usual, Momo Kone continues to be the #1 scorer for the Black Bears.
Oh, he only has one gear. It's overdrive. He's always outrunning, out jumping everybody, and he's the main cog that's keeping the Macau Black Bears in the game.
All right, 51 for the Dragons, the Black Bears 41. If we will take a look at the three-point shooting for both teams, the Black Bears 7 of 25 from downtown, the Dragons 4 of 14 from downtown.
Yes, as we said, the Black Bears live off the three-point shot and fast breaks.
Last night they scored 23 triples against the Aces.
But what the Dragons also need is for the local players to hit their outside shots, which they have not been doing.
Only one local player there because they are having 4 imports there. Moore, Hervey, Russell, and Jackson. Hervey, a lot of spectacular move back in the first half.
Russell also has to settle down a little bit and really take his role as a point guard seriously.
Thomas misfires from the outside. So Hervey with 20 points now.
Wow.
For 3. It rattles out, rebounded by Momo. Momo will not force the issue. Why? Lee asking for the ball.
I like the way Kone is getting everybody else involved, and he's the last resort.
Lee. Thomas.
Good pass.
Lee for 3.
They need to knock down those shots.
2 straight misses from beyond the arc. Momo Kone keeping it alive. For 3. That's 3 straight missed from the three-point territory.
But, Kone is not giving up on his teammates. He's still feeding them the ball.
Hervey for 3. And both teams missing their shots from way outside.
It's getting contagious right there.
53 to 41. Third quarter just underway. Kone. 4 straight misses. And he will drive using his left hand, very short.
But you can't fault him for trying. Dragons a much better team when Russell starts to play.
They will go to the middle as Hervey will go strong to the hole. Jackson with 4 dunks back in the first half.
Got blocked partially.
Layup, that's good.
See, they took advantage of the late return of Jackson from the other end of the floor.
It's Chon White Chan scoring there as Jackson will score on the other end.
Mental lapse on the part of the Black Bears. They can't afford that at this stage of the game.
The Black Bears with 1 field goal here, while the Dragons with 2 field goals already. But so many misses for both teams, just like
true.
that. That's the third miss of Lee from beyond the arc here in the third period. Andrea Veloso, what do you have?
Momo Kone knows everything starts with confidence and aggressiveness. Despite trailing, his focus is on maintaining momentum, creating opportunities, and making defensive stops. After back-to-back games, they started a bit slow, yet Coach Jay Watt is still pushing the team to keep a positive mindset and keep fighting. Demetrius Thomas is also feeling the strain in his calves again, but took another pain reliever to push through. Gentlemen.
Thank you.
It's really just maybe that's the reason why they're not shooting so well. It's also the fatigue. And remember, this is a pretty physical tournament.
And it's every day.
Every day. Tomorrow, one team will play twice a day.
Momo.
See,
Kone still scoreless here in the third period.
they're not leaving him open.
Momo gets by Zhang.
Got deflected.
Partly blocked by Zhang. And it's gonna be Dragons basketball.
Somebody from the Black Bears touched it before it went out, it seems.
In the first half,
they want
60
to review it.
changes and 4 deadlocks.
They want to review it. They're saying the shot was blocked.
So they will review it.
Now let's see what the referees ultimately have to say. We're practically back where we started. 12-point lead still for the Dragons.
Oh, by the way, this is the largest lead of the game at 12. Ball stays with the Black Bears. Last touch will be called against
So the
Kay
challenge,
Hervey.
the challenge was successful. So they will keep 5 seconds on the clock, though. No, 2 seconds. Might have been a language problem there. No, really. I mean, seriously, these guys might not all speak English, so they probably didn't understand the announcement.
55 to 43. Russell setting up the table for the Dragons. Zhang
A lot of patience here.
says Russell from downtown.
They're putting some distance now between themselves and the Black Dragons. The Black Dragons getting a little impatient here.
Oh, Jed Diaz going strong all the way. That is the second field goal for the Macau Black Bears, for the Dragons, with 3 field goals already here in the third period. Russell.
There's the mismatch. Oh,
Hervey again will score for
sticking with the play.
the Vanta Black Dragons. The 3 now. No threes here for the Macau Black Bears.
But you have to admire the effort of Diaz. He's really just trying to will his team back into the game.
Substitution for the Black Bears. And he's a pretty decent free throw shooter.
Oh yeah. No, it's not an easy job to be playing against players who are bigger than you all the time.
He played for Ateneo for 6 years, part of the 3x3 team of the Ateneo Blue Eagles. So that's different. 3x3 in 5 versus 5.
Yes, that's true.
Full court and half court.
And let me explain that. 6 years because you can play until you turn 25 during the season.
Yes. Drop pass inside to Hervey for the slam dunk.
Oh, he's unstoppable.
You know, it was Jackson who made that pass.
Yes. But see, there's just some mismatches here, and the lack of experience of the Black Bears is starting to show.
Intercepted by Moore. Up high and down hard.
Oh, he's been dying for that.
64-46 now.
18-point lead.
The Vanta Black Dragons pulling away. And the Macau Black Bears missing miserably right now here in the third
They're
period.
getting impatient. They're not taking enough time to set up a proper shot, and they don't put any rebounders in proper position for any offensive boards.
The Dragons outscoring Macau here 13-5.
Oh.
The block there by Thomas. Momo will go
They need that.
hard
They
with
need
the
that
layup.
to keep their confidence up.
64-48.
But no matter how much the Black Bears rush, the Dragons are just keeping
Yeah.
this kind of tempo.
Hervey.
Again,
There was no interior presence there
no.
for the Macau Black Bears.
They might want to just put somebody there for token shot blocking.
Outside shot, no goal. So shots not falling in from the outside.
And no second
Intercepted
shots.
by Kone.
Oh,
Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch on
great effort
Demetrius
by,
Thomas.
Great effort by Hervey and Thomas.
Shot clock 14 seconds for the Vanta Black Dragons.
18-point game. Could be 20 here.
They're moving the ball around. Very patient with their offense. And it's going to be Black Bears basketball.
Under 4 minutes to go is a bad time for the
Oh.
Black Bears.
Momo Kone with the penetration. He was fouled. He will go to the line.
Bad time for the Black Bears to lose ground.
He's not afraid of anybody.
You can't be.
Even if it's Sam de Guara.
Yeah. We'll see.
Well, we did see last night
Yeah.
a lot of spectacular play for Momo Kone against Sam de Guara.
3 fouls now against the Dragons. The Black Bears still clean. Might be a sign that their defense isn't intense enough.
Hervey can't find the space. Picked up by Russell.
Shot clock winding down.
Liu taken away by Thomas. And Thomas will slam it home.
And Cornet jumping along with him.
66-53.
It's a 13-point game now. Still enough time for the Black Bears to play catch-up.
Russell thinking three, changed his mind. Nice feed. Nice finish by Moore.
They're very stable, very patient. They don't panic when Russell has the ball.
Robinson misfires. Jed Diaz is there to score on a putback.
Lead
2.5 remaining.
13 points still. Not yet secure.
Song. Short on the three attempt. Here is Momo. Thomas drives and scores.
Now we're getting somewhere.
The Black Bears scoring 16 points here in the third period.
And again, the Dragons slowing it down. No need to hurry. Don't panic.
Hervey outside for two.
He's just so comfortable in this game.
70-57. We go to the corner. Nice fake. Shot did not go in. Feng continues to miss from the outside.
I think most of the locals are all
Yeah.
missing from the outside.
Bad pass by, says Russell. Hervey keeping
Challenge
it
there.
alive.
Herbie's just really taking everyone to town.
Number 2 on David Jed Diaz. It's the first for the Macau Black Bears here in the third period.
Every time the Coliseum announcer mentions his full name, I'm suddenly remembered by the former world champion David Diaz,
the boxer
who fought Manny Pacquiao. I was actually
And that was a 9th round TKO.
yes. I was actually the first Filipino journalist to interview him back in 2007 in Chicago. But this is a much bigger David Diaz. Kone
Chow.
giving it up. You know, Kone keeps on feeding his teammates and they keep missing.
And he gets it back and score this time.
They're hanging around, but they need a little more push, a little more oomph.
72-59, a minute 5 remaining in the third. Song for 3 and it's way off the target. Momo
There we go.
able to get to it.
Getting wait for somebody to pop out in the corner, or
Nice move
3-point play.
by Demetrius Thomas. You know, that's what you get when you use the board.
Yes, we keep saying that's basketball fundamentals.
No, it was a tough layup there because there was a defender in front of him.
He had to stretch out his arm, but there was body contact. He makes this. It's just a 10-point game.
And he completes the 3-point play.
So they're still in good shape, the Macau Black Bears.
Look at both teams scoring 21 points here in the third period.
The Dragons in the penalty. Less than a minute to go.
They will not count it.
Well, Macau has that foul to give. They still have 2 more. Because it was a clear getaway already by Herbie.
Shot clock at 14 seconds. Moore misses outside. Long rebound there by Momo Kone. And he will wait for his teammates. Song guarding him. Feng thinking 3. He changed his mind. He goes inside. He throws it up. Diaz is there. No putback. Thomas misses on the gimme shot. Foul is called on Thomas.
Wasted opportunity there. They had 2 putbacks.
Look at Demetrius.
They did the double bicep pose earlier.
Both players fell down hard.
Final seconds of the third quarter.
Russell inside to Jung. 5 seconds to go. Momo Kone. Whoops. 1 second remaining.
So a little exasperation on the part of Momo Kone. He's really trying to do
Mr.
everything.
Do-it-all.
Yeah, trying to do everything to lift up his team, but the other players are not responding.
He's scoring, he's defending, he's diving for the loose ball, he's
shouldn't-
passing,
He shouldn't be inbounding.
and no more time remaining. 3 quarters down, 1 more to go, and the Dragons with a 10-point advantage going into the 4th quarter. Nice crowd we have here inside the Passi Arena in the city of Passi in the province of Iloilo.
Sharp eye by our director, Koyu Panko. A lot of girls here pretending to be shy. Oh my God, Sandy Groom was looking at me.
Oh, with Bill Velasco. Of course, our slow-mo operator, Nico. How are you? All right, the 4th quarter is about to start. It's been an entertaining ball game, Bill Velasco.
And you know the reason why they're bashful is because we have a gigantic screen on the,
Oh, yeah.
on the stage that shows all their faces.
And you have to smile whenever the camera
Oh yes.
is
All right, now you see the importance of this game. You know, the Black Bears and the Dragons trying to tie each other up. The Dragons win, they will be in solo third place or solo second place.
Yeah, that's true. Because the Titans are one game behind against the Dragons because they've lost to the Dragons yesterday.
Yeah, well, they could be tied in terms of the standings, but by virtue of winner over the other.
Yes. Kone. You were singing the song earlier.
No,
Money
thank
Money
you.
song by Billy Idol. It was a bad pass by Seth Russell.
He's so
Forgot about the
embarrassed.
height of James Lynn.
I'm a guard. I'm not a center.
You know, James Lynn speaks perfect English because he studied in Trinity Christian College in Chicago. Jackson the rebound. Well, Jackson very quiet here. We go to Jules Moore and he will miss. Whoops. And Russell step out of bounds.
And he almost came face to face with us.
Look at the Black Bears. 7 out of 36. The volume of attempts from beyond the arc.
Well, again, they're still sticking with the game plan. There's really no plan B except to hit the three-point shot and run it up. But without the rebounds, they're not able to run it up. Nice give
That's
and
the give
go.
and go. Diaz. Very intelligent player.
Yes. I like the temperament of the Macau Black Bears team. Actually, both teams, because they're not forcing the issue. They're playing within the rules. They're not hurting anybody else. The outside shot has just been...
They're just playing basketball
Yes, they
with a
just-
lot of intensity.
Yes, the outside shot has just been elusive to most of the players.
You talk about the outside
Except
shot.
him.
That's Alexander Jackson scoring from the corner. Feng,
See
still
what I
no.
mean?
That's 7 of 37 now from downtown for the Black
boy.
Bears.
And yet they're only down by 10.
Hervey, challenged by Diaz, fouled by Diaz.
You can't complain because you left your feet.
That'll be the second on David Diaz. I'm sorry, it's his third personal. You know, there will be times that Diaz will be the last line
Yes.
of defense.
When there are no imports around, he's the big man.
And Hervey completes the three-point play.
He's been very consistent tonight. So scored evenly every period.
And he's shooting 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Jules Moore with a slam dunk.
And he acknowledges the pass. And, you know, Kone is just dribbling into trouble here because he's trying to do everything himself.
Third field goal now for the Vanta Black Dragons here in the fourth quarter.
No second shots for the Black Bears.
Yes. You know, there will be times that they will get only one possession.
Most of the time in this game.
James Lynn. Moore.
Quick first step.
A nice move by Jules Moore. And again, it was Jed Diaz.
Earlier, now it was Hervey you had to stop. Now it's Moore.
Too many firepowers for the Vanta Black Dragons.
You said it.
Why?
Not enough outside shooting for the Black Bears.
Yep. Compared to yesterday where they scored 23 triples, and that's Thomas from the outside.
Just a long two.
81-66. The Dragons pulling away here in the fourth quarter.
Still a 15-point game.
Argy's lead was at 18 points for the Vanta Black Dragons. Hervey missing the three-pointer. Rebounded by Thomas.
Thomas working extra hard now. He's got two other guys against him in the low post. Oh, he just
He stops in midair.
He pressed pause.
What a move.
One of the things we haven't talked about is how durable Coney is.
Oh, yeah.
He's taking a bang from players of all sizes, hits the deck, just springs back up.
Yeah.
It's almost like a cartoon.
You know, I've never seen him get mad.
Ah,
He's always smiling.
he loves the game so much. It's sort of like us. We're just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Lead is 13. They're still within striking distance, but again, they have to start hitting their three-point shots if that's all they're gonna do.
81-68.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Nobody home.
What a dunk there by Moore.
They were caught napping on defense, and the lead is suddenly 15 again. That's gotta be discouraging for the Black Bears.
I love the takeoff of Moore.
Too much hesitation on the part of the local players of the Black
Fang
Bears. Oh,
rejected
tossed out
by
of here.
Jackson.
What do you do? You're just getting overpowered. Here we go. Watch this. Spike that ball out of bounds.
Diaz back to Momo.
See, no open shots.
For three,
That's
no.
a spacing problem.
Diaz is there, but he is fouled.
That was a spacing problem. They were just too close to each other, so the defense could adjust.
So Jed Diaz will go to the free throw line for the first time here in the fourth quarter. Jed Diaz 5 out of 7, make the 5 out of 8 from the field. 11 points here in the game. He's shooting 1 out of 2 from the line. Now 2 out of 3. And how about that? 14 rebounds for Jed Diaz.
Amazing. When you're playing against a trio of imports.
And he used to play 3x3. It's a different
Absolutely.
animal than to 5x5.
But it builds your endurance. And you get used
Because
to
of
playing
fast pace, yeah.
inside a lot.
Russell to Jackson inside. Partly bothered by Thomas. He kind of baby it.
Yes. Another chance for the Black Bears.
Wide open three-pointer. Still no goal. 7 of 38 from downtown.
You know, if they were hitting these shots, it would be a totally different ball game.
Russell with a move inside. Rebounded by Jed Diaz. That is rebound number 16 for Diaz. Kone for 3.
Still.
7 of 39 from downtown. Still no
nothing.
goal
Still
from the
nothing.
three-point territory. 83-70. Moore. Hervey. Momentarily open. Now he will take it. And gets the kind bounce.
Diaz challenged him to take the shot, and he made it.
You know, Diaz now is a liability on defense. He has 3 fouls already. And that is a big three-pointer from Feng.
They need more of those. They hit about 2 or 3 more.
Well, this will be a different ball game.
Absolutely.
8 of 34 from downtown, the Macau Black
But
Bears
look
here in the
again,
game.
the Dragons slowing it down, controlling the tempo. That's aggravating if you're behind.
Thomas the rebound, fouled by Moore.
Looks like it.
It's a push, it's on Moore. And Moore talking to our referee. Oops.
Moore was saying he also had the ball.
$85-73.
You gotta stop complaining and start focusing.
Feng.
Oh man.
He gets it back inside to Thomas.
Oh!
And he blows the dunk. Russell. James Lynn for 3. Rattles out and Moore with a follow.
Oh, that's a killer offensive sequence.
Yep.
Lead is 14 now. What can you say about these guys doing everything?
Kone now with 21 points.
It
You know, that
feels
was-
like a lot more.
It's his first field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Not a good sign.
87-75.
They're just not hitting the outside shot.
Yeah, that's true. Look at Seth Russell. Oh, he drops it to Jackson for the slam.
What do? You have to come out and meet him. Then he drops it off.
Thomas, rebounded by Hervey. Now the clock is against the Black Bears.
Absolutely, that's true. 14-point game.
Hervey.
And again, Russell just taking his time.
And shoots. Jackson the rebound. Hervey. Moore. He gets it back. Stripped inside. Both stays with the Vanta Black Dragons.
10 seconds on the clock, under 3 minutes to go.
Now Lee is back in the game for the Macau Black Bears. His first appearance here in the fourth quarter. Seth Russell keeping it alive. Taken away by Thomas. Oh! You know,
Kone was running towards the basket already.
a bad pass. Bad decision by Demetrius Thomas.
And he takes the blame.
Yeah.
Mea culpa.
Yeah.
Still enough time if they were hitting the three-point shots.
89-75. 2.5 remaining here in the game. Shot is not going in for more outside. Here is Momo. Lee, fresh from the bench, rebounded by Jackson.
You know, they're getting the open looks.
The problem is the conversion. 8 of 35 from downtown.
Oh, that hurts.
Nice move there by Hervey, adjusting his shot in midair. Kone from far away. 8 of 36 from the three-point territory. Final 2 minutes of the game. 91-75. Inside pass broken up by Jed Diaz.
It's looking bleak for the Macau Black Bears. They really put up a good fight.
What a performance by Hervey. 37 points here in the game.
Amazing. And it's spread out.
Yeah.
He didn't just have one big quarter.
James Lynn keeping it alive. Russell will set up the table.
Lin wisely giving it up and just spotting up in the corner.
James Lynn will not force the issue.
Running out of clock though.
Moore for 3.
Jackson arguing that the ball hit the rim. It's like they're the ones who are down.
It's a 24-second shot clock violation.
But Jackson was saying the ball hit the rim before the clock expired.
All right, 1 minute and 22 to go. The Dragons outscoring Macau here 19-13 in the fourth quarter.
We haven't talked about how good a defensive job Moore did on Kone.
He is taller.
Yes.
And Weiler rebounded by Thomas.
Oh, still nothing.
Jackson pulling it down for the Vanta Black Dragons.
Their field goal shooting is
Terrible.
gone on
Terrible.
vacation.
After what they did last night against the Aces.
Yes. This is a bit of a letdown.
Short is Hervey.
Well, he took the bump and it sort of took away from his jumping.
Momo got it. 9 of 37 from the three-point territory.
You're really keeping track,
Yes. Because yesterday they were 23 of 54 from downtown
Yeah.
against the Aces. They were hot.
But as
The
they say,
entire game.
But that, as they say, that was history. That is history.
All right, here is Thomas.
11-point game, not enough time.
91-80 now. Moore will shoot. Rebounded by Diaz. 8 seconds. Chow scores from downtown.
Now they hit the 3-point shot. My goodness. What a game.
All right, so the Dragons will keep the number 2 spot here with 3 wins and 1 loss. The Macau Black Bears in deep trouble. Let's take a look at our move of the game. Jules Moore.
Beautiful.
Look at that penetration. The runway is wide open.
Look at the-
Unmolested there is Jules.
Great extension, great hang time. But of course, our best player award has to go to somebody else.
All right, for the first time here for the Vanta Black Dragons, we have Hervey, the best player of the game, 37 points, 7 rebounds, 16 of 28 from the field.
Oh, massive
And with
numbers.
so many highlights and with so many dunks, Bill Velasco.
He really asserted himself inside the paint.
And Andre Veloso is ready with our best player of the game, Kay Hervey.
Thank you, Sandy. Our best player of the game, Key Hervey of the Vanta Black Dragons. You were spectacular here in this game. Key, you produced 37 points and 7 rebounds, and 18 points came from the first half, and another 19 points came from the second half. Where did this confidence and consistency come from, Key?
It's coming close to the final leg of the tournament, so we want to put ourselves in a good situation, good spot to, try to win it all.
Okay, you still have 2 games left, Key. How would you sum up just the overall chemistry of your team?
I feel like each game we're playing more together as a team, playing for one another, so we just got to keep on playing together.
Okay, good luck, Key. But for now, congratulations, and of course to the Vanta Black Dragons. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Andrea Veloso, and Kay Hervey will be awarded by City Councilor
91-83 was the final score, partner. Close game all throughout. The Black Bears were in it, even though they shot horribly from the field.
Up next, the Lions and the Titans. Thank you very much, Andrea Veloso, Bill Velasco. Thank you. We'll be right back with more action. You're watching the TAT. My name is Sandy Grillo.